Are you guys ready for the world famous Budweiser Clydesdales? Now each pair of horses to this hitch has a specific job. The front pair is known as the lead team and are smaller and more active than the others. They have to cover the most territory in a turn and do it the fastest time. The second pair, they are known as the swing horses. They are slightly larger and agile and active because of the area to cover. The third pair are called the body horses, slightly even larger than a swing pair because they have to help pull more of the load. And the pair closest to the wagon, the wheel horses, the largest of the four pairs because they hold the wagon back while the other horses make the turn. Ladies and gentlemen, these animals are extremely intelligent, beautifully mannered, and trained to perfection. They are also exceptionally gentle, despite the fact that they dwarf other horses in size. They average an age from 4 to 9 years. The average height is 18 hands, or 6 feet at the shoulder. These horses average in weight 2,000 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the world famous Budweiser Clydesdales. And in case you were wondering about getting your own Clydesdale hitch, you might be interested to know that the harnesses alone cost well over $70,000. Yes, you heard me right. All right, boys, let's take them through the paces. I want you to watch as he will guide this team into a figure 8. In performing this maneuver, the driver controls each pair of horses individually, starting them into the turn at different times. He starts the lead horses turning in the direction of the first loop of the figure 8. At the same time, he turns the next pair of swing horses slightly in the opposite direction and then brings them around behind the lead pair. The body horses, the third pair in the hitch, are gradually brought into the turn, and finally, the wheel horses make their move. I want you to watch. When they make that first loop of figure 8, that driver's going to reverse that process in the opposite direction. Once again, he guides each pair of the horses separately in their turn. How about that for the Budweiser Clydesdales? All right, we'll watch as they move around. Now, you know the days of the Old West, they were delivering beer. This is exactly how they used to do it. They'd have to dock to load that beer. We're talking about almost 20,000 pounds of horse flesh out there. 8 beautiful animals. Now watch very carefully as they'll bring them along, move them around in what is known as a docking procedure. You can stop that team along that fence. Now, everybody be very quiet and listen. We'll command these horses and watch very carefully. He's going to simulate the days of the old. When they backed up to the docks, he pulled his wagon to position, then swings the horses around so that the wagon will be perpendicular to the dock. And once the wagon is in position for loading or unloading the dock, the driver swings the complete 8-horse hitch 90 degrees, a maneuver he would have to do to clear the street for traffic. Now watch, ladies and gentlemen, very carefully as this amazing team will perform the docking procedure. I'd say that's pretty good, Los Fresnos. Yeah. Now watch, we're going to bring them back around and keep your eyes on that wagon. Not going to move very much as you'll carefully swing them back 180 degrees. Simply amazing, the world famous Budweiser Clydesdales. Ladies and gentlemen, when this team is on the road, they travel as a caravan in 3 large specially built vans. Each van is 40 feet long and 8 feet wide, and these 2-horse vans, all stalls face forward and are arranged so that the horses cannot be thrown off balance. The third van is used to transport the huge brass trim wagon, portable stalls, and other necessary equipment. And I know you're wondering, the Dalmatian sitting next to the driver is the official mascot of the hitch. He goes everywhere the team goes. It takes him about 30,000 miles a year. The Dalmatian's name is King. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for the world famous Budweiser Clydesdales? I say you get on your feet for the world famous Budweiser Clydesdales. Oh, if you got your camera, this is a perfect picture moment.